Frank is a 42-year-old Native American factory worker married with two children. He lives in a small town in western Pennsylvania that is located about an hour away from the nearest major city. The factory he works at manufactures chairs. He has been working the graveyard shift 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. for about 6 years now. The hours are terrible, and he has never really gotten used to them. He tries to sleep when he gets home in the early morning, but finds it difficult because his children are getting ready for school at that time, and his wife is getting ready for work. Even if he waits to go to bed until everyone leaves the house, Frank still has trouble sleeping in the daytime. He is tired all the time, but at least he gets some sleep on the weekends, and the money earned working the third shift is better than that for the first or second shift. Sometimes he thinks that if he could just get enough sleep, he'll be a truly happy man. Between their two incomes, Frank and his wife have been able to support their family. They've been able to buy a small house, there is always food on the table, and their children have decent clothes to wear. The house, the clothes, and the food are not fancy, but always adequate. That is, Frank and his wife have been able to support their family until recently.
Honey, we need to talk.
What's going on?
The company shut down. I lost my job. I don't know what we're going to do. How will we get by?
Wow, it's okay. We'll figure this out. We're in this together. Let's just review our finances and see where we are.
Frank was devastated by the news, as were his coworkers. It seemed as though the chair company had always been there, and they thought it always would be. Their fathers had worked at and retired from the company. Some of the workers' grandfathers did too. They thought that their jobs were secure, but they were wrong. Frank and his coworkers had always taken pride in their work. Frank was especially proud of the intricate designs he made on the backs of the chairs he produced. His skill earned him the respect of his coworkers. Now, 2 months after the closing, Frank is not proud of very much. He has not been able to find any other work, and he is embarrassed by the prospect of not being able to support his family. Although he and his wife have been able to make ends meet temporarily because of her job and his unemployment compensation, he is not sure what will happen when his unemployment compensation runs out. How will they pay for their mortgage? How will they put food on the table? And how could they possibly save for their retirement? Depending on his wife's income has been especially hard on Frank. He believed that he should be the breadwinner, but his wife has been incredibly supportive since the plant's closing.
Oh, Frank, I know things are hard right now, but things will get better. The kids and I love you very much. Things will turn out right. You'll see.
She is constantly trying to boost his self-esteem and has never complained once about the things that they had to give up. He loves her very much and wishes he could do more for her and for his children, whom he adores. He would give anything to have his job back, even if it meant being tired all the time. He feels useless and incompetent.